Hi, good noon, everyone. Could you please confirm in the chat that if I'm audible to you? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Sharon, ma'am. So we'll be waiting for more professors to join. So the session will be started at 2:35. Thank you.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. I hope everybody is able to hear me. Quickly in the chat, if you can mention if I'm audible to everyone or not. Just write yes or no. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, a lot of yeses are okay, visible. Okay. Okay, thanks a lot for confirming that. So I welcome all of the dignitaries that are present here to this session again. So we have been doing this FDP series for quite some time now, and this is our 8th session. I have a couple of things to discuss with all of you. First of all, I have got a lot of requests from a lot of faculties that for some reason, for some examinations or some other duties, they were not able to attend a couple of sessions in between. So that's why their attendance has been hindered. And this is and sometimes they were not able to fill the feedback form, attendance form, and all that. So this is something that I've got the request that if we can increase the number of sessions that are there so that they are able to clear that limit of 6 attendance. So for that, we had a discussion with the I Have IIT Patna team, and I want to tell everybody that yes, they have accepted this. So we'll be having 2 more sessions in this week itself for the FDP, so that you all are able to learn more on this concept, and also you are able to boost the attendance part. So this is the first announcement that I wanted to do. Secondly, today's session again will be hosted by Mr. Varun Bhatt, who has been phenomenal in making all of us aware on different tools and things about AI. So again, he will be taking us through that journey. Moreover, today we have Mr. Aman Singhal also will be joining us, after an hour, and then he will also be taking us through the journey of the AI Changemaker Circle. So many of you have already nominated your students for the AI Changemaker thing. And in that, I have got queries from your end that, sir, we also don't have the complete knowledge, so we are not able to transfer that to the students. So keeping that in mind, we have organized a session by IIT Kanpur alumni and co-founder of PrepLeaf, Mr. Raman Singhal, who will be guiding you all on the details of the program that are there for the students, so that you are also aware about it and you are able to guide the students also. So all these things are planned for this session, and we'll be taking queries also in the end. So without further ado, I'd like to hand over this session to Mr. Varun Bhatt, who will be taking us through this exciting journey once again. Okay, Varun, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Lok. Hi, everyone. Okay. Okay, good afternoon. Okay, so far, like we have covered a lot of things, isn't it? In the last session, I also asked like whether you are using it or not. Even the 10-20% is also fine. It's not like the 100%, but it's in some form, in some format, like you're using it. Oh, that's fine. Like if even if you're using it 30%, that is also fine. Okay, that's nice. Using almost all things. That's fine. Like it's like a very long-term thing. You do not need to worry like I'm being slow. Okay. Nice. Okay. Just used in daily basis. Okay. Nice. So good to see that. Now, guys, in today's session, so this is actually the next part of the session. And where what we will do is we will try like where what we will be doing is we will be understanding about the design thing and the automation thing. Okay. So like that session in the previous session, I think the literature and all those sessions used to happen. Previously, we have seen that how we can use the AI for creating curriculum, creating rubrics, and how we can evaluate the student. Basically, the evaluating thing like we have seen in the last one. Okay. Now, yeah, the assessment part basically. Now, in the today's session, what we will be doing is like we'll be seeing the kind of a little bit of kind of automation. Okay. And the another thing which we'll be seeing is about the design, and like that is like the kind of communication like combination we will be seeing. Okay. So like this is all about it. Now I'm sharing my screen. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm sharing my screen. Just opening the PPT. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay. So guys, we'll be seeing all this thing like in this like the first part. I'm just start with the designing thing. Okay, like how you can say that like what is the designing, what is the design mindset, and you can say that like how when we are talking about GPT, how it is actually evolving in a designing field. And the second thing which we'll be seeing is like the automation thing, like using the kind of like what we can do to if I want to keep a reminder, if I want to keep a report and I want to tell the you can say that AI that you need to notify me at this point of time. So basically communication and early AI analytics. Okay, if you want to follow all of that part, then how we can do it. So basically, the first thing, like the one quote which is from like Elon Musk is that generative AI has the potential to unleash a new era of human innovation. So that is a like one thing you can see. Okay. So what do you think about it? Is it true? What do you think? Is it true, right? Not really. That's fine. Like क्या फर्क पड़ता है ठीक है मेरे हाँ या ना से the main point is like whatever is happening outside it is actually happening. Okay, and the main point here is like since because of how AI has evolved, like you can say that like in these 2 to 3 years, the main point is like it is actually entering into every domain. Okay, and you cannot say that like it is a cause of unemployment. That is not the fact. It was a time like what happened like when calculator come in the market. It's something, do you know that like the maths professor went for the strike? So at that time those maths teacher used to went for the strike. Why? Because they used to think that this will this will not help students. This will not help students. This is bad for them, and this will actually degrade their calculating thing and all of that part. But guys, you know that like from very long period of time we are using calculators, right? So the main thing is like it's something kind of an acceptance and then going beyond it. Okay. And you can say that like because of calculator now we will be able to move forward to the next thing. So that's why like we are not very rigid about it. We are just here to learn. Okay, that is like our goal and that is our point. So now the first thing which I want to discuss about is the you can say that like about the designing thing. Now the one thing is like one thing you can see that like here if I just show you 1 second.
What is it that you're doing at Amazon?
AI.
AI.
Yeah, so I mean, there are a few things, but small, but it's 95% AI.
And where do you
So
think
it's just so because we're literally working on 1,000 applications internally. So AI, you have to remember, AI, modern AI, is a horizontal enabling layer. It can be used to improve everything. It will be in everything. This is most like electricity. These kind of horizontal layers, like electricity and compute and now artificial intelligence, they go everywhere. I guarantee you there is not a single application that you can think of that is not going to be made better by AI.
Okay, so this is just like the few statements, and I'm just saying that like how the like what is the thought process of industry outside.
What
And
is it that
that
you're
is the like main thing. Okay. Now here you can see that like Gen AI is actually acting as a leapfrog. So basically what is leapfrog? It's something like in the time there are people who are actually at the certain level. And now since you have that capability, you have that extra jetpack, now you can actually make a longer jump to come to the front position. Okay. I'm not saying that like just the front position, but I'm saying that like, yeah, better than others. Okay. So that is a one idea. So it is not about 1x, it is not about 2x, it is all about 10x. Like how many times like you can be better than other, okay, in something. So that is something you can call it as like kind of a leapfrog. Okay. So like when I already told you about the machine learning thing. Okay. So in the machine learning thing, I told you about this thing that it is all about rules and examples and goals. Okay. It's something like how a baby speak a language with just examples, not grammar. Okay. So with verb and tenses, we never teach any kind of verb tenses, grammars to the, you can, you know that to the kids. Okay. It's just that like, through just by seeing, okay, by like sensing and all, just that because all of the senses is actually getting trained on all of that, and this is why, this is how you can, you know that like how baby actually learns speaking. Okay. Now there is one fundamental in a core which used to like, which is there, that is neural network. We are not here to understand neural network, but this is like, you can say that core domain of machine learning. It's something that you can say that behind the scene, how the, when you are using chat gpt, what is that thing which is actually working behind the scene. So that is a, there is a model, you can say that neural network. Okay. Now next thing I want to show you, like my next focus here in this first part of the session, my focus here is like how, what is the point, the basically means how the industry is outside, they are actually rigorously using it. Okay. So that we will be able to, you can say that, scale our domain. Okay. It's a, it just like in terms of thinking, previously whatever things I was showing you, it is related to teaching only, but I just want to see the, show you the creativity, how people, how companies, and they are actually doing it, and how they are actually saving the a lot money. Okay. So for that I just want to show you, this is a this is a ad like which is created in 24 hours. Okay, that is created by Volvo. So I just want to show you. So 1 second. So this is a complete AI ad like created by, you can say that, using AI only, and you can see that like how just like how this capability has been used here.
Volvo for life.
Okay, so this was a post, and you can say that this is like a Volvo commercial, and which was there, and how it actually like now you see the like how much cost they actually have saved. Okay, and it's something like now they do not actually need a place. They actually do not need that level of cameras and all this thing. It's just that like with this kind of models how the you can say that these advertisement industry is actually evolving a lot. Okay, so this is just like I'm showing you the broad level. Okay, we are just playing with the tools and all this thing, but I just want to show you like in the bigger scale how the different companies or you can say that brand are actually using it. Okay, similarly like there is also it's not only about like we can generate videos. Okay, I was telling you about the like the capability of generate AI is like you can also there is a like a basically different models through which you can generate videos. So one of the model is runway ML. Okay, so that exists like online, and there are a lot of like text to video models exist. So if you just type on Google like the text to video model, so you will find it. It's not only about the text to video, but there is also about text to basically you can say that like you can create a sound. Okay, now like you can see this. So can you tell me what is this sound is all about? Okay, sitar. Anyone else? Piano. But did you remember like which is the theme song? Theme song of which? This is the theme song of which? Like Harry Potter, right? So this is a theme song of Harry Potter, like Harry Potter, you know that like kind of Hollywood movie. But the point here is like how we have actually do the like just by prompting, how we have actually added the sitar and all this thing. Okay, even this doesn't really exist. It actually just created. This is created through prompting only. Okay, you can go to suno.com and there you can do it. So basically, there are also other platforms, okay, which you can access. Now there is another one platform that is known as you can say that that is Notebook LLM and Notebook LM. Okay. Now I'll be showing you the real demo of it. Okay, I'll be showing you the real demo of it. But for now, I just want to show you something. Like you can say that with AI, not only you can basically understand something, you can create content, but you can also create a complete podcast with it. Okay, you can also create a complete podcast with it and how it actually happened. So, like, I'll just show you the demo of it.
To the point where they have a greater than 10% global market.
So basically, this is a podcast, okay, actually happening, and this is created by AI only. And even though the image is actually the background music is generated by the Sono AI, and image is generated by Meta AI, and Notebook LM actually created this whole audio thing.
Market share in most of these Gen AI app categories.
That's significant.
Oh, absolutely.
But what you're saying is Indian developers have a real chance to influence how Gen AI evolves globally.
Exactly. They're not just following trends, they're setting them.
I like that, setting the trends. So digging a bit deeper into this report, one thing that kind of jumped out at me was this almost like a paradox.
Interesting.
So India, right, is known for its strong sense of community connection. But they're actually lagging behind in what the report calls companion apps.
Now that
Does it look like is it that that like you know that like it is not looking like the machine is actually speaking. It is not a it is actually a generated thing, but you can see that like how it actually sounds like a complete podcast. Okay, and lot of content on the internet, lot of content on the internet, like in terms of podcasts, like which is audio podcast, is actually generated through AI. So a lot of people are coming here and coming onto it and generating these kind of content. And it's something like people used to get kind of this feel, oh, this is actually a real podcast happening between two people. Okay, we'll be talking about it. We'll be seeing Notebook LM like in the today's session. But the main point is, yeah, we have 11 labs. Okay, we have 11 labs to create the audios. So that is like one of the thing. But that is not used to create a kind of like complete kind of podcast. So here, now you can see that like this was the thing which I was discussing you. So like there were a lot of evolve actually also happened on the like which is said by like bigger companies. Like over 25% of the all Google software is written by AI. And like I've been coding for over 25 years and nothing has ever come close to the kind of productivity boost like LLM enable. Okay. Now I just want to show you like do you want to see that like how it actually you can say that how it is how AI is actually used in the media industry. Like when I'm talking about the like kind of Bollywood or like all this kind of industry. So I have like some good examples for it, which I want to show you. So give me a second. So this is actually a created scene. So basically, this is a created scene. Now, the main thing, what is happening here is, I just want to explain you that these are the characters, okay, from like the movie Adipurush. Now you know that like the legs are not there. Now, what AI will do here is it will generate the complete scene. It's something like in this one, this part is actually not visible. Okay. Now, what it will do based on learning all this pattern, what it will do is it will actually generate the. Now, can you see that? Like how in the scene we can make the changes? It's something like different kind of style, selecting different kind of style based on the pattern we have. So this is like, this is, I'm just showing you the how the evolvement is actually happening in the this one. So the legs part, like I was talking about, okay? I was taking about the legs part, like how it is got completed. So this is another example. And so that is like one of the part. Now the next part I just want to tell you is like about the you can say that the design industry. Okay, in the design industry, what happened? You know that like different companies need to come up with their own products. Okay, with their own designs. Like you know that every year like some new cars used to get released. Okay, launched. And now similarly, so that's why the company, like you can say that like suppose if I'm talking about a furniture industry, they just need to keep up with the new designs. Now you can see that like here this is a Ken Ottman, and now what want to do is like we want, suppose company want to generate a new design, so what it will do is it will just give the images and it will say that okay, now just give me different new image kind of designs. So based on that, like you can see that companies will get thousand of samples, okay, or hundred of samples, like how my design should be look like. So it is something like text to image. So based on that, now previously they need someone, they need a designer who can design a like using his creativity, he will be designing he will be creating new designs out of it. But now you know that like with AI the efficiency has been increased. Now the biggest problem has been solved for the, you can say that like the furniture industry. And now you can see that like how the complete thing has been changed. Okay, and you can see that all these images are actually generated by AI only. And this is how it actually helping the, you can say that like uh, you can say that this modern industry. You can also create a, like if you have a shot of your phone, your like of your image, like of your photo, then you can create multiple shot of it. There are some platform online in which if you just give your like some images to it, what it will do is it will actually create a professional image out of it. So I don't remember the name, but there is actually, it will give you so professional look headshot of yours. So that is something here. So this is something what I was talking about is like how this is actually using in the design. Previously, I was just talking about the content and all this thing, but right now I'm just giving you the different flavor of it. So that's why one question used to come like, will AI replace people? No, it's something like AI will not replace people, but people will AI with AI will replace people without AI. You know that, like you know the difference, right? How? Because of the efficiency. Like that's why I was showing you this thing. So the main point here is like one way of learning something is just putting a knowledge dump into your mind. So you just go anywhere, you're just randomly watching the video and all this thing. And right now you came to the session where you know that like through generative AI, you can organize your mental model. Now, even if you're going to any platform, then you can tell the Gen AI that like you need to create a path for me. So that's why like this kind of a learning will help you a lot. But in this case, like you, because this is not structured. So everything if you put in your mind, that is not something known as learning. Okay. So there are actually a lot of AI toolkit, okay, which you can see, which you can like here, I've just put some examples to it. Getting it? Everyone understood? Does it make any sense? You can check out like some of them are actually free, which you can use. Most of them are actually free initially, but later, like there might be some paid thing. Okay. Now here, that was the thing which I was discussing with you all. So next thing which I want to tell you about is that about the like how we can use it for the how we can use the GPT for the scheduling thing. Okay. Now here, what I'll do is I'll open this chat GPT. Okay. Now, like one very important thing is like when we used to work with the AIs and all, so we know that like we can create a content, we can create a lot of content with it. Okay. Now, what if like if I want to use at a, you can say that like I'll give some task which the AI will perform at certain point and then it will give me the response. Okay. So basically here, like when I'm talking about this chat GPT, so there is actually a feature of, you can say that like, you can say like if I am at this one where you can schedule your task. Now, specifically for that, like it requires a kind of a paid version. Okay. And you can check that whether it is available on the free one or not. So for that, you need to select GPT 404 mini. Okay. For that, you need to select the chat GPT 04 mini. Now, once you have selected this ChatGPT over mini, now what you can do is now you can write a task to it. Okay. And suppose I need remind me about drink water in 10 seconds. So suppose here you can see that I'm just giving a kind of a reminder. Okay. Now here, like when I'm pressing enter, so what will happen? You can say that like in GPT over money, it has a capability which through which it can schedule a task. Okay. And now what it will do, it actually created a task for me and it is saying that, okay, I'll remind you to drink water in 10 seconds. So this is like a lower possible thing which I'm showing to you. So the main thing is like given a task, I have also given the duration, time at which you need to do it. You can also do it in a weekly manner. You can also do it in a daily manner, and you will get the notification. And also, like if you have your mobile phone, if you have mobile phone ChatGPT installed, so through that, like you will also get the notification directly. So but your notification should be on. Okay. Only then like you will get notified for it. So that is something which you will see like in this one. So now you can see that like drink water reminder. Okay. So right now, what you can do is you can add, like you can go to the settings and you can add the sound and all. So, okay, I haven't explored that level, but now what you can do is you can do it on your side. So now this is the one thing which I'm showing you. Now what I can do is like, how can I use this feature? Okay. Now suppose if I'm saying that I need you to set up a weekly task. So basically when I'm asking it to set up a weekly task, okay, now what I'm saying is like every Monday, or you can call it as like every Monday and Thursday. Every Monday and Thursday, okay, at 9 a.m. IST. Okay, so what you will do is you will use the web search feature. So today is Tuesday. I'll just include Tuesday at 3:10 p.m. 3:10 p.m. IST. Okay, you will use the web search and to find the most interesting news stories in the field of AI. Okay, or you can say that Gen AI. And so basically you need to find and find the most in the field of Gen AI. And this is what I want in my result. This is what I want in my result. So I'm just framing it like what I want in my result is. So you can see that like you need to provide me a 100-word summary. 100-word summary of top 3 stories. Okay, and that I can copy paste to my mail. Second thing is uh, like you need to give me 10 ideas, 10 thought provoking ideas which I can post on my you can say that LinkedIn. Okay, so basically this is a something, and like what I'm saying is like I'm just giving all the tasks to it. Okay, I'm just telling it what you need to do. And here I'm also saying that complete a full test run of this task immediately. So even though like at different times, suppose 2 p.m., this will run automatically on these days. But I'm saying that, okay, also run a full test run, like how this thing will actually look like. Now, if I just run it, okay, so this is like just a test run. I just want to see how the output will come out. So now you can see that this is how the output will come on. Google releases Gemini 2.0. You can call it as like a new AI generation model and all this thing. Meta to use Gen AI to automate ad creation. So this is like just a test run. And these are the 10 thought-provoking LinkedIn ideas which I can put it. Okay, so how will Gemini 2.0 model, multimodal capture, refine developer workflows and all this thing. So what you can do is like every Monday at sometimes, like you do not need to write the prompt. That prompt will automatically get executed, or you will find in your chat history that will get executed and it will show you the output. And now can you see that like it is working like an assistant? You just giving the prompt, giving the reminders, giving the things, and it will ready the content for you. Okay. Yeah, this is actually coming from the internet only. Like, even though it is generating it right now, but the same information is coming here only. And you can also access the link here, like from where it is actually, which you can like read it also. Okay, like the source and all. But it is actually coming in a, you can set it very summarized format. So this is something like a kind of a daily thing. Okay, and like which you can do, and you can think of like different scenarios on which you want to do it. Okay, getting it, everyone? Like what is happening here? And it is not only about this thing. Okay, so if I just, even though if I copy it here, okay, even though if I want to copy it here, it is showing date May 5. Like the task which I have run, it is showing me na, like next it will run on 9th June. Next it will run on 9th June. I think that is on Monday. Now here, when I'm saying that like every Monday and Tuesday at 2 p.m. and you can say that I'm just giving another time at 8 p.m. to find the most interesting stories. And then what you can do is like, I can also add something. You can write a full article on it. Okay, you can also write a full article on it using this. You can also write a full article on it using this, and then that you need to print it. Getting it? Okay, so 1 second. So basically, this is how you can do it for the scheduling. You can also put like you can also give a list of scores and everything, which it can refer and through which it can do the computation and all. Okay, so that is something which you can do. Now, like, so like if I just show you multiple examples, okay. Now suppose if I just ask the GPT only, give me some ideas on scheduling, okay, and give me different examples. Give me different examples from different domain, or you can say that specifically from the teaching domain, which I can use it and helpful for my work. I'm sharing a sample prompt with you. So basically what you can do is you can put scheduling task using GPT. Now here through this, what I'm doing is I want to create a different examples. I want to create a different examples, which I will just show you that. Okay, so now you can see that schedule. So this is how you can create it weekly quiz generated every Friday at 5 p.m. So what it will do is like it will generate a quiz. Search my course syllabus for module this week topic and generate 10 module like multi MCQ with 4 options each answer. Appropriate 60-minute quiz. Structure them in a simple markdown so that I can copy paste into our LMS. Okay. So here it will give you the 10 MCQ question. Monthly curriculum audit and update checklist. So schedule it every first of every month, 10 a.m. Review my current semester course outline for course name. Identify any recent updates or new GenAI tools relevant to this course. And you also need to give the sheet access or something. Okay. Generally, GPT cannot directly access those sheets, but we need to give some shared resources so that like it can go and it can. So if there is a website, if you have a college website where the whole curriculum space and everything used to get released, then you can give that link to it, and through that it can access things. Okay, produce a bullet point checklist of 5 items I should consider adding, adjusting in the curriculum, and all this thing. Daily student performance summary. Fetch student attendance and assignment submission rate for class name. So you can give a website link through which it can access this thing, and it will give you number of absentees, number of late submission. So it is like a kind of a, you can say that helper for you. Okay, which is doing a kind of task for you, but you need to define all those things, and based on that you can define it like whether you want to do it in weekly, monthly, or whatever it is. Getting my point, what I'm saying? So this is like a standard format. Pick your frequency, tailor the prompt to your tools, define deliverables, trigger a test run immediately. Okay, always trigger a test run immediately, because you also want to see that like whether what is the output of it. You also want to see that what is the output it is actually giving to you. Got it? Everyone understood? Now, the next thing is, yeah, you can understand like these 3 parts, which is very important. Now, I just want to also ask you, like many times what happened, you just involved in like a very deep work. Okay. Suppose you want to do a deep research of something. Suppose you want to do a deep research of something. Okay. And you also want to and when you want to do that deep research work, in that case it is required that you need to search all over the internet. Okay, in that case you need to search all over the internet what is like what is actually happening like currently outside. Okay, so now is there any tool which we can use which can like help in doing all that thing? So for that I just want to show you, even though GPT also has the same thing, but I just want to show you with that tool. One second. Okay, so now I just want to show you like this application. and the name is Manus. Okay, or you can call it as like Manush. Okay, so the main thing is like about this tool is what it does is I'll just tell you that it actually whatever problem statement you will give it to you, you will give it to this platform. What it will do is it will take time. Okay, the search result you will get in 10 minutes, around 5 to 10 minutes. But using this thing, what you can do is like you will be getting a detailed report because it will be taking time to search over, like you can say that throughout the internet about that thing. Okay. Now, like suppose if I'm just telling you like one of the search which I have done here. So like you can see that. One second. There might be something important data. That's why it is. Okay. So I'll just show you. So you can see that like this is a kind of a thing, and I like to share a full context with you. And we are currently running a GenAI course for a group of college student, and like all these topics are there. And now based on that, what you need to do is like here I'm actually giving a complete thing. Okay, now I need help in refining these ideas. So these are the projects. So basically these are, I've just randomly copied the projects or something. Okay, so what I need to look is I need to help refining these ideas, coming up with 10 to 10 like concrete real world GenAI project problem statement. The domain can be anything: healthcare, education, productivity, logistic. At the core, we will use Python for building solution and GenAI. So based on that, what it will do is there is a layer of execution which used to happen here. So you can see that there are some steps which you used to create. And first, second, third, fourth, fifth, like it actually execute in this manner. Okay, first, second, third, fourth. So there are actually in levels it used to execute something. Now suppose if I want to create a, suppose if I want to find the, like I want to create a curriculum, I want to create a curriculum for teachers and professors in GenAI, how they can use GenAI effectively in their daily work. This is I want to create a, this is for Indian school and colleges. Explore, you can say that, search all over the internet, search through the internet, and find all the, like find all the, you can say that, find all the GenAI trainings, which is find all the like valuable and best tools for teacher and professors are so, and you can say that best word, and which is proven, which is also proven that it increases the productivity. There should be testimonials. There should be valid testimonials. So create a 5-day curriculum plan following this. Suppose here if I'm writing this down, Now what I'll do is if I just press enter, now what will happen? You can see that like it will take time. Okay, I'll just tell you like it will take around 10 minutes to execute everything because it used to search all over the internet to give you the result. Okay, so now let's see what will happen. Now you can see that like how things are happening here. It actually first created the steps. It first actually created the steps. So you can see that on the right side, what is happening. It actually created a like whole search, which is actually it is doing on the internet. And you can see that on the left side, it is marking like when it is done. So when this task will be done, when all these sub steps will be done. Okay. And finally, it will give you the final ready curriculum. Now, here you can see that like how it is actually going to different websites and how it is exploring the content like as we humans used to do. Manus is not free for some for some access, like for few prompts, it is free. But later that like there are charges. Nothing is free, guys. You need to understand AI has AI has some kind of a costing which used to happen on servers. So that's why you will not get it free. But the main point is you need to understand like where you need to spend. Okay. And on the right hand side, you can see that how it is actually going to different websites and how it is exploring things and how it is reading the output for you. Getting it, everyone? So now if I just show you the result of my previous one, okay, so you can see that like it actually created this doc for me and which is actually containing the whole project. So this was the whole document which actually it is created, and this was containing all the technical components, all the projects and everything, all the details here. Okay, and like it is something like real world projects which we can give to students like in India to solve some real world problems. So you can see that like how what kind of a document it has actually created, and the problem statement was very good actually. Okay, so the quality will be different. It is not like giving you the result in just minutes. So it is taking time and helping you to find out the quality output. Okay. And if you want to, if you do not have any kind of a deep, you can say that like this kind of a work, like you need to understand one thing, even though if it is taking some time. So the main point is the operation is also happening very costly. So if your work is like a regular one, then you can use regular ChatGPT. But if your work is actually relate all this thing and all this thing, then you can use all this thing. Okay. So now if I just come to ChatGPT, so there also, like if I come to the ChatGPT, there also you will find this thing, run deep search. Can you see that? Run deep search. Can you see this? Run deep search. So run deep search actually works the same. This run deep search actually works the same. Okay. It is same like Manus. Okay. It is same like Manus. And it does the same work, but there might be different, like you will find some difference in the output, but according to your, you can say that like which is you can say that like which looks good to you, that you can accept, or either you can accept the combination of it. What you can do, you can get the output from both of them, and then accordingly you can like tweak it. But like all this work, you can see that as I was telling you that this is actually doing for us. Okay. Now, finally, it is actually coming up with this document. So let it compile it. Let it complete this. Okay. So now you can see that the task has been complete. Now, if I just want to show you like what is the 5-day generative plan AI curriculum for Indian educator. So you can see that like welcome introduction session and like Gen AI in the Indian education landscape, and all this thing is here. So day 2, streaming, planning, and content creation. So what you can do is, what you can discuss, everything is actually coming here. You use AI to brainstorm presentation outlines and all. Enhancing teaching and personalization. So this is a 5-day plan which it has created. Okay. Prompt is a testing and trial thing. It's not like a one, you can say that one single prompt, okay, works best everywhere. It's just that you need to keep spending time with it. And then you will see that, okay, yeah, in this point. So general, at the starting point, you can use with the core framework. Sorry, CTRL framework, which we have already discussed. Now, generative AI tools and evidence. So these are the tools. The second document which I generated is for the tools. So one is Edutopia, 7-8 AI tool that help teacher work more efficiently. Okay. So specific tools and author. Source to EdTech Magazine AI for teacher defining. So you can see that like the other tools are actually coming here. So it is also having given the testimonials, all the data is real. It is coming all from internal source. Okay. Now the third one is growth with Google. So everything is actually, it is defined inside this. You can see that QueryPod, Canva, Magic, right? Who is the AI? Okay, understood? Now I want to show you the last, the last tool, okay, and which you will find like very interesting, and I also like it a lot. So I just want to go to, this is a tool from Google. Okay, this is a tool from Google, and the name is Notebook LM. So this is a notebook LM tool, and if I open it, okay, so, and like if I just access it, now these were the searches which I have given already. Now I'm just creating new. Now the best part is, first thing you need to give is, you need to give the context to it. Now either you can give a Google Drive, either you can give a link, or either you can give like a sheet or anything. Okay. So basically the main point here is you can give any things to it. Okay. Either you can give a Google Doc. I can select directly my Google Doc from here. Okay. I can directly select my Google Doc from here. I can also select basically what are the slides. I can also select a YouTube link. I can also give a website. I can also copy the text. Now, if I click on this one. Okay. So now I am uploading this slide, which the presentation, which I have actually taken with you, like the previous session. Yeah, Notebook LM is free. Okay. Now here it is actually uploading the content. You can also upload more content to it depending by adding ad sources, but I have added only one source. Now, first I'm saying that like summarize this. Okay. Now what it is doing is, it is actually summarizing the whole PPT. Okay. Summarizing the whole PPT based on the source. Here is a summary of key points. Okay. So can you give me the summary in 3 lines only? So is it transforming education, aiding teachers in prep and assessment, enabling personalized learning? This technology offer adaptive pathways and all. Okay. Can you convert into a podcast? Convert to a podcast where two people, uh, Reshma and Sushma, talking to each other, and Reshma taking the is the host. Okay. So basically, I just want to convert into a podcast. So here's a podcast, like, and it's something like the whole content we have converted into a podcast format. Welcome back to the EdTech Inside. I'm your host, Reshma. Today we're diving into a topic that fundamentally changing how we think about teaching and learning, generative AI and all. in education. Thanks, Reshma. It's great to be here. This is so now can you see that like how it is interesting to understand things in a podcast format? Even though if you have a big content, like sometimes it is very boring to read a research paper. Sometimes it is very boring to read something. Okay, so what we can do is we can change the format of it. It's something like we do not like sometimes like like people do not like lauki ki sabji. Okay, but if we add flavors to it, then we can make good things. Okay, now I just also want to show you one more feature to it, like about this. Now here what you can do is you can copy the YouTube link. Okay, now here what I'll do is I'll copy the YouTube link of like one of my, you can say that suppose of one of my session. Okay, okay, and then I'll just show you that how can I copy my style. The reason is like suppose you can see this thing. So basically
और क्योंकि अभी मैंने के लिए ये मान लिया जीरो बेस्ड इंडेक्सिंग है, तो आप ये समझिए कि इसके अंदर जो नंबर होने चाहिए, ठीक है, अब बेसिकली 4 को 4 के प्लेस 5 है तो मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता, -1 है तो उसको वहीं रहने, तो बेसिकली इसलिए मैंने इसका सॉल्यूशन का नाम रखा था घर वापसी, ठीक है।
So now you understood my style. Okay, I haven't like I cannot play this video for very long, but it is just that I just showing you that like the kind of like my style. Now if I come to here, if I come to this place and if I paste it here and if I insert it, now let it upload my like style. So you can have like any recording of yours. Okay, and if it is like you can say that if you upload in a Google, you can say that on YouTube. So that is one thing. And then what you can do is now it has, now if I just say, if I ask that give me a summary, give me a summary of this. Now what it will do, it will give me the summary of this content. Okay, whatever I have discussed. Now this is actually not the best thing. The best thing I'll be going to showing you. Okay, so I'll be showing you to you that is if I write a prompt. So basically it is giving me the summary whatever content I have discussed. Okay, now you can see that the whole video of 1 hour has been uploaded. Now if I paste one prompt here, follow the video, you got an understanding about my speaking style. Okay, and now the goal is to now what you need to do. So here if I'm putting the whole prompt, the goal is to train you how like how to sound like me. You must do the following. So basically what you need to do is, so basically here I'm just telling it that you need to analyze like few things, so few parameters. So this is a prompt which I have created from GPT only, that how can I, like if I want to give a prompt to a notebook LM, which where I have already uploaded my video, where I want to analyze my video speech. So analyze the video speech, paying close attention to tone, voice, diction, syntax, pacing, use of figurative language and everything. Okay. Now here what I want is, after analyzing it, what I want, after analyzing these traits, you must provide in 12 to 1500 character detailed instruction of my speaking style that I can use in inside of your custom instruction for of. Okay, so now suppose through this what I did is I actually tell the AI to analyze me, okay, through my content, and then it is actually giving me a whole detail about my things. Okay, and you can also ask for the feedback. Now what I can do next is I can say that now follow my same style, follow my style, following my style. Okay, now what you need to do is you need to, can you create a lecture script on another problem statement? So basically what I'm saying is I'm just giving this thing, okay, follow my style, can you create a lecture script of palindrome number of problem? I would have recorded then how it should be. Then if I press enter, then what it will do is it will give me a, like you can say that it has actually created a clone of me, because it has understood, it has actually already understood about me. Now through this it will actually create the script for the next, you can say the next content. So I have already given that I might be discussing this problem. So you can see that like, okay friends, so welcome back to our DSA challenge series. ठीक है, और आज हम बात करने वाले हैं, like, can you see that how this thing has been done? It actually cloned me. Complete cloned has happened. Okay. I think that is why we have this kind of a generate thing where we can actually convert into a podcast. So if I click on this, I think this will, I haven't used this feature, but I have seen it. So through this, what you can do is you can create this conversation into a 2-person podcast, and then you can generate an audio, and then you can just sit back and listen. That, like, if you want to understand that, you can say that the whole content. Getting it, everyone? Everyone understood? So guys, I hope now you got in clarity, like what we have discussed in the today's session. The major part was all about uh, like how AI is actually evolved in this design field. The second thing I was talking about the scheduling thing. And the last part I was talking about that how you can use this notebook LM, like you can, which is actually free. Okay, there might be some feature which is paid, but it is actually free. So through which you can analyze any kind of Google content. Either you have a doc, PPT, or anything. Okay. So now I think now you believe like that will surely replace human if you do not learn it. Okay, that's why it is very important. Yeah, guys. Got it, everyone? Okay. So yeah, that's all from my side. Over to you, Aman. Okay. You liked it? Okay, nice.
Thanks, Varun, for taking another interactive session and another very informative session. And hello and very good afternoon to all the faculty members and the change makers, those who are present today. How was the sessions, sir and ma'am? Excellent, interesting. That's great. Okay, fine. Today it was the 8th session, but based on the demand that we are getting from the faculty members, we are extending this FDP for 2 more sessions. Those who have missed the earlier session, now it is a good chance for them to attend these sessions and become eligible for the certificate of FDP provided by IIT Patna. And that is why we are adding 2 more sessions in the next Thursday and next Saturday. And then we will wrap up the FDP program this week. Last week, we have discussed another thing that as a change maker, now you have started using AI in your journey. How can we start helping our students in learning that journey? And that's why IIT Patna has started something very great, a 9-month program, end-to-end learning of AI and machine learning from the scratch level, from the level where they can design and develop their own models. They can create things, the tools that we're using right now. They will be able to learn those tools. And that's why we have asked your help if you want to become that AI change maker. Some perks will be there for you, but the most important part is if you think there's some student, those who can get benefit through the program of IIT Patna, please recommend them. We have discussed the detail, but today also I want to discuss all the details, and I would like to share you the website link also of the IIT Patna so that you will get the right information. Few things I would like to emphasize, like the very first is eligibility. All the students, anyone who has cleared the 12th class is eligible for the IIT Patna program. The very first thing. The second is duration is 9 months, 3 classes in a week. Only 3 classes are going to be there in a week. That too in the evening time is going to happen. Evening में 3 दो घंटे की classes. The very first is going to be the conceptual learning class. The next one is going to be practical class where they are, whatever they have learned, they are going to use that part. And the last thing, the last part is third session is going to be doubt discussion session where they can come and discuss all their doubts. All the classes will be live, just like the sessions you guys are facing. And then after that, we also provide the recording of all the classes so that student can see them anytime, whenever they are feeling free, whenever they have time. right? Before every lecture, they will get a pre-recorded session. They will get, or they will also get the pre-lecture notes so that they can know what they are going to learn. After pre-lecture notes, there will be a quiz in all the classes so that they will make sure that whatever they are learning, what they learn in the session, they are going to get it. And after that, assignment will be rolled out so that practically they will be able to learn things, whatever has been taught. This is the process of learning for the next 9 months for the students, right? This is batch is going to start in the month of mid of June. So for that, I am asking all the professors, those who thinks the students who can, who really wants to start their career in the field of AI and ML, this is a chance for you to help them that they can learn directly from the IT faculties. A 9-month program divided into 3 semesters where everything and anything is going to start from the scratch level. They will start with the basics of mathematics and statistics and basics of Python. And from that level, they are going to learn the data visualization, data analytics, then machine learning modeling part. And after that, the neural network and deep learning. Everything they're going to learn is from the industry perspective. Whatever the companies right now are needed is what they are going to learn. This is the curriculum of 9 months. Already everything has been shared in the brochure, right? As we have discussed this part. And the course fees is 65,000 as we have discussed, including all the taxes. But for the students, those who have been recommended by you, the course fees is going to be 20% less. They will get a recommended scholarship of 20% because they have been recommended by you. Many of you have already recommended the students. We have got a list of 500 students to which we are going to interact today. But as I mentioned that we now need more help from you. If you want to become the AI change maker, please talk to your student. Please ask if you think the student really needs, really can do good in the field of AI ML, or this program can really help them. Please talk to your students. And if they can, again, financially, if the model is financially viable for them, please ask your student to come. This is your opportunity to shine. And as we have discussed this thing, that this is the initiative of IT Patna to make AI change maker. AI change maker, where you will get several other perks like attending a residential 1-week program at IIT. One of the thing, you are also going to get recommendations from the IT faculties. You will also going to get perks of become, going to the sessions, going to attend the conclave and other conferences as a guest speaker. All these things are going to be there when you are going to become the AI change maker. This is the initiative, and to create that initiative, we need help from all of you. It will be online class. Yes, sir. This is going to be an online session for all the students. Pratima ma'am already shared with the students, but Pratima ma'am sharing with the students will not help. We need to figure out, this is my request to all the faculty members, we have to figure out who are the right person in your class, in your batch, in your whole department, or in your whole college, university. Who's the right person that they basically can be benefited. Let me show you the curriculum on the official website also. So this is my screen. Just give me a second. Yes. So you can see this is the program where students who will be nominated by you do not have to go through the registration process. They don't have to give the test already, because you are qualifying them, you are nominating them. These will get direct admission without any entrance test. This is the fee structure as we have discussed, like 65,000, but for students who will be nominated by you, they will get a fee structure of 20% less. They will get a discount of 13,000 rupees on this course fees, right? When we talk about the curriculum structure also, so divided into 3 modules. The very first is going to be very basics, where fundamental of computing and Python basics are going to be covered. And then they're going to learn the basics of mathematics, linear algebra, calculus, probability, and statistics. Then we are going to put our feet into visualization tools, where you're going to use the Python libraries also for that part. And then basics of machine learning and how to collect data and data cleaning. This is going to be the first module. The second module will be focusing more on the machine learning part, where they are going to go for the EDA, where they're going to learn the classification, they're going to learn the regression pass, they're going to learn the training, the test split, right? And then neural network also is going to get covered. Regression techniques are going to get covered. So this is a particular program where they are going to put their feet into the core concepts of machine learning and AI. And the last module will be covering some advanced level topics like deep learning, NLP, and emerging trend. They are also going to learn about agentic AI, which is the latest development right now happening in the world of AI. This is the program designed by the IT faculties and the industry expert together, a program by IIT Patna. And the best part, as we can see here, best part is going to be, it's not just about skill learning, but also the placement assistance for which every student is very keen. They're also going to get that kind of support from this program. And that's why we are eagerly asking all the faculty members, those who are present here, please go ahead, ask your students, those who you think can afford the fees, those who you think can really change their life if they do something from IIT. The initiative that you have taken, now it's time to pass it on to the students so that they can learn something and we can help them in building their good career, right? And as a perks, as I mentioned, as a change maker of AI change maker, you are also going to get certain things from IITs like recommendation, like residential training program of 1 week, other certificates from IITs, other research collaborations from IITs, trying like a speaker, guest speakers, and all such things are going to be there, right? But most important thing is everything is for the students, and we need to make sure the right student is going to attend the sessions, going to join the program, and that's why we need your help. That is where you are coming. You know your student better than how we can clarify them through a test, but better than that, you know your students very well. If you think the student is eligible and can do better, please ask them to join this part, right? And Shlok is here who will tell you the further details, like how you can recommend them now, and about the today's attendance also. If you have any doubt regarding the program, I would like to take it. Please ask all your doubt on the message. I'm from architecture college. If no student is interested, what is the way forward, sir? So if no one is interested, we need to aware them that how AI is going to help them in the future. Like you as a faculty member now are learning AI, because it is going to help you in making yourself more efficient. Same thing in their work, it is going to help. So can you share the link of the program, Shilesh, sir? We have already shared all the details over the brochure, and we will again share it today. After the attendance, we are going to share you to all your personal WhatsApp message and your mail ID. So we are going to mail you everything. Certificate about this particular FDP program on Saturday. The list will be announced. All the faculty members, those who have attended 6 or more sessions, will get the certificate for this FDP. 2 more sessions are left. But the student said fees is very high. You only have to recommend 2 or 3 people from your college. If you think 2 or 3 people will definitely be there who can afford such kind of fees. As you can understand, it's a very subsidized program from IIT. BTech pass student will be beneficial on this course for jobs are definitely Abu sir. BTech graduate are definitely going to help, going to get a good kind of company opportunity from this program. Shiva, Kami ma'am, there is just no one who cannot do this program. Doesn't matter whether they are architecture student, healthcare students, they are MBA graduates, or they are doing CA or they are doing law. Understand this part. AI is one such field which is going to be helpful for everyone. And that is why IIT Patna, I have started this program where everything is going to start from the scratch level. If you at this age can come and learn something in an online program through FDP, right? You are also putting that efforts and you are learning things, I believe. So the same thing, if the students of 18, 19, 20 years old, when they have more time than you, they can easily afford and they can easily manage and learn things from this. So the next session is going to be the new sessions. It will not be revision classes. It will be a separate new sessions. Yes, sir, Devesh sir, we are extending the deadline of recommendation till this weekend. अगर आप कभी भी recommend करते हैं within this week also, we are able to take them and counsel them. Sure, Vidya ma'am, we will again share the brochure once again in your WhatsApp group. But again, we need, this is the time when we need the help from your side. And the very important reason is we need the right student for the program. And the right student identification can only be done through the faculty members. And that's why it's very important for now, for all of you to help us and help IIT Patna in getting those right students. Pankaj, the next 2 session will be new session. It will not be repeated session. Okay. Shlok, are you there?
Yes, Aman.
Can you take it and help our faculty members with the attendance part, and second with how can they recommend the students? Thank you so much.
Sure, absolutely. Thanks a lot, Aman, for this session. And I hope everybody was able to learn a lot today through Varun and insights from Aman. First of all, I'll be sharing the Google form as well as the poll so that we all can mark the attendance. So the poll is on the screen now. Everybody can fill the details. And whoever is not able to see the poll, I am also dropping the Google form so that you are able to fill that. Okay, so that is the first thing. Google form is in the chat now. So if you're not able to see the poll, then only fill the Google form, please. Secondly, in the poll, you can see we have asked you a question. Have you done your part as an AI change maker? I have received too many queries from the professors that they want to, further, like they want to enhance their particular participation in this particular program and want to do much more for the students as compared to what they have done till now. For that, we are here to assist you. We are here to connect with you one-on-one. I already connected with a lot of professors yesterday also, and we'll be connecting with all of you so that we are able to guide you how you can assist the students and how you can nominate the students and what particular details, whatever you need help with. Okay. So that's why I have included this question, but I have very specifically, mentioned one particular option also. That is, no, I don't want to be an AI change maker. So in case any professor feels that no, they don't want to be an AI change maker, they don't want to give their students that opportunity to enhance their career through AI and everything, that is also completely fine. Okay, so that is something that we don't want to put any compulsion. So there is that option also. You can choose that option as well. Okay, I've seen 550 people have already filled the poll, and more than 400 people are saying, yes, I have nominated the students. 100 people are saying they need assistance. Okay, not a lot of people are saying they don't want to be a change maker, and that is a good sign, of course. Okay, so in case you have any queries, all the dignitaries, you can kindly drop that in the chat. I'll try to answer it. Google form is not visible. Okay, I'll again drop it. Google form is in the chat now, Kamal sir. Yes, for any future FDP, first of all, this FDP session, this FDP series is not over. As mentioned by Aman also, we are extending it for 2 more sessions. These sessions will be new sessions. It will not be repetitive of the things that we have learned in the past. And the next session will be happening on Thursday. So this is something in order to boost your attendance, in order to give you the opportunity to have that certificate from IIT Patna. We are doing these things. Okay, the process of recommendation, first of all. So since you have circulated that to your students in order to nominate themselves, that is something that is very vague for even you to keep track of. So that's why we are asking you to nominate just 1 or 2 students of yours, so that these students specifically, if you are nominating, if you are taking their name, we'll be able to connect with them and we'll be able to guide them better. So that is the first thing that we need from your end. Yourself, you can nominate these students, you can put in the details as well as your details, and then we'll be connecting with them. So this is the process of nomination. So I am putting the student nomination form now. Yes, just a second. I'm dropping the student nomination form in the chat. I hope everybody is able to see that. Yes, I have dropped the student nomination form. Moreover, I'll be sending that to your WhatsApp as well as email. So in case you want to circulate that to the students again, or you want to give the information to the students, you can do that. But I'll recommend that you yourself choose 1 or 2 couple of students of yours and then write their details in that form so that we can directly connect with the students. If you are nominating a certain student, then it is something that will help us much better than the current process. Nomination is not compulsory at all. It is up to you. If you want to be an AI change maker, if you want to bring this opportunity to your students, then only you can nominate. Otherwise, it's not compulsory. Whoever wants to do it voluntarily, they can do that. Yes. A lot of professors are saying they'll nominate students themselves. They'll do that. Okay. Okay. Great work. Santi ma'am, if you have attended 7 sessions, then these 2 sessions are something that will add value to you, your current knowledge only. So this is something that if you attend, it will be highly beneficial for you. Moreover, there will be things that we'll be discussing that can, help you further to even increase your network with other faculties, and the perks that we have already mentioned, like the guest lecture series and the faculty development program offline sessions in the IITs. All these details will be covering in the next 2 sessions. So, I'll appreciate if you'll be attending those sessions as well. Okay, student nomination form I'm again sharing because people are asking. So Here is the link in the chat. Okay, quickly fill the Google form or the feedback poll, and then we'll be able to end the session. Still, how many sessions are left? 2 sessions are left. We have added these 2 sessions in order to boost the attendance of the faculties. Many of you have already nominated a lot of students, but one thing that I'll appreciate, if you can specifically mention the student names yourself instead of asking the students to fill this form, that will be much better for us. Yes, Nagamani sir, even if you're on vacation, you can take this entire week in order to nominate the couple of students. And this is something that will help us also in order to connect with them. So in this entire week, you can nominate those 2 students. You can take your time. Lalit sir, if you are interested in the certificate part and you have attended all the 8 sessions, you will be getting the certificate. But the next 2 sessions also add a lot of value in your particular knowledge of AI. So I'll highly appreciate if you'll be able to attend the next 2 sessions as well. Prasad sir, current attendance status, I'll be sending over mail to all of you, and in the next session also, I'll be showcasing the numbers in to all of you. Yes, Girdhar sir, if you want to take a week's time to nominate the students, that is also okay. You can connect with your students and whoever particular, whichever student you think can take the maximum benefit, you can nominate that person and we'll connect with them. Yes, we'll be dropping this in the WhatsApp group as well, ma'am. Pratibha ma'am. The next session will be on Thursday. I hope everybody has filled the feedback poll. In the next 2 minutes, we'll be closing that poll, so kindly complete that. Once again, I'm dropping the student nomination form link. And I'll be also dropping the Google form link for the feedback poll. Yes, Priya ma'am, if you have missed any session and you were not able to fill the attendance form, you can attend the next 2 sessions and it will be counted towards your attendance. Thursday, it will happen on 2:30 p.m. Subha ma'am. Yes, yes. Sangeeta ma'am will be sending that student nomination form link in the WhatsApp group as well. Referring professor name means your personal detail. You can write your own name in that so that we are able to understand that, okay, this particular professor has referred this particular student. I hope it was clear, DS Shailu Sam sir. Okay. Okay. Any further queries? Yes, if you attended the sessions but didn't fill the attendance, so in the next 2 sessions you can do that and it will be counted towards that. Okay. Yes, Mrinal ma'am, you can still nominate those students. I have already shared the student nomination form. You can do that. Final fee amount for the course. Original amount is 65,000 rupees, but if you are nominating a student, we give 20% discount to that student. So it will be 52,000 rupees for the student. Yes, we'll be sharing the detailed brochure. We'll be sharing the student nomination form in the WhatsApp group as well as your personal WhatsApp. Okay. I think no further queries are there. So I'll just wait a few minutes so that you guys can complete the feedback poll and then we can end the session. Yes, whoever has filled the feedback poll, they can leave the session now. Thanks a lot for joining today and hope to see you in the next session on Thursday at 2:30 p.m. Thanks a lot.